it's Lisa with InkandInspirations.com. Thanks for joining me, and I am so excited because tomorrow, July 1st, 2014, the first 6 color collections of Blendabilities from Stampin' Up! Are going to be available for customers to order. I am so excited for you. I can't wait for you to get these and try them. These are just a few of them here. You'll get a light, medium, and dark tone of each color. This is the old olive collection, and I wanted to show you a video today of a card that I made, a little technique that I tried. I wanted to share it with you. It's the first of my Blendability video series, and if you're not on my mailing list, be sure you head on over to my blog at InkandInspirations.com and sign up, because mailing list subscribers are going to receive a bonus Blendabilities video tomorrow with your newsletter. So anyway, let's go on over to the stamp room and let me show you what I did with these today. Okay, so for this first video, I wanted to do something a little different. Usually when you think about coloring, you think about line art images, but I wanted to try with this Stipple Blossom set that I have. You know, it's a 2-step stamping set where you stamp the solid image and then the outline and detail over that in a darker color to make it pop. Well, I've stamped just the outline images of this blossom and a leaf on some Whisper White cardstock, which is what is recommended to use with our Stampin' Blendabilities. And also you will need to use Memento ink, which will also be available beginning July 1st. It's a water-based ink. If you use StazOn, it's alcohol-based, and the alcohol markers in combination with the alcohol base would make your base run. So you need water for your stamped image and then use with your alcohol markers. Okay, so I've got a piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to take, and there are several ways to do this color. I am not an expert. I know what I like and what works for me, so I'm going to share that with you. This is the Rich Razzleberry collection here, light, medium, and dark. And Stampin' Up! Recommends you start with your your dark color first. I'm going to start with my light color first. I'm liking that. I've done it with the dark too. You can do that. You're just probably going to have to play with it and see what you like and works for you. So I'm going to take this. We have 2 ends, which is a ball end, and it's hard. They're on tight, so you've got to really pull, but that's good. You want it tight because you don't want your alcohol to dry out, okay? And then we have the brush tip. And I'm going to be using the brush tip today mainly. And let me just tell you this. The easiest way to recap these is to put it on a flat surface, light down, and you want to hear that click. That's very important, okay? All right, so let me open this up. And I'm just going to start coloring this blossom in a circular motion, and even where there's not an outline, I can imagine where that petal would end. So I'm just coloring. And when you're using these Blendabilities, which are alcohol-based markers, they blend really well, and I just messed up going in the center there, but that's okay. I'll make it work. Okay, circular motion, and coming all the way out to the edges here. And I'm giving it a base, okay, a base color of this lightest color here. Okay. So there we've got that covered. I'm going to recap, and then I'm going to take the next darkest shade, pop that open, and then you see these shading dots here that Stampin' Up! Gives us that I love because you know where to put your shadows. I just kind of go in circular motion over that area, and you can see how it's already starting to give it some depth. And you know, you don't have to have special training for this. I think that different demonstrators and different artists can give you different tips at what works for them. And that's what I'm doing here, okay? Just giving you some ideas. And then once you get yours, when you start playing with them, you're going to know what works for you. Okay, so you see that? Oh, love it. This alcohol just blends beautifully. Then I like to take my light color again and go back over that to blend it in. Okay, it's just me now. Stampin' Up! Does it different on their video, but I like doing it like this. And you will have bleed through to the back. Okay, that's okay. That means you're getting good shading and good coverage. All right. Okay, so you can still see where I have my dark, and it is just blended in with that when I went back over it with the light color. So now here's the darkest of the rich raspberry, and I'm going to hit those dark spots again, especially around the edges here, and it's just going to give it more depth. It's fun. I mean, I can see myself stamping a bunch of images and sitting with my husband, watching TV, and just coloring away. Wow. And then you have them ready for when you want to make a card. I love it. It's just fun. It's relaxing. Okay, here's a little piece I missed there. Okay, so I'm going to cap that up, open up my lightest one again, and you can see I got a little dot there. These can be really juicy. I try not to open them over my work surface so that it doesn't give me a confetti splatter, which can be cute sometimes, but oh, my husband's working outside. I hope you can't hear that throwing rocks in the dump truck. Okay, so I'm just going to blend that all together, and you can see, oh, that is just the depth. And then once it dries, it's even more pretty, okay? Or prettier, I guess I should say. Now I'm going to take the color lifter. I'll be using this a little more in another video, but since I got some of this in the center, it really doesn't erase. It just kind of pushes the color, okay? Pushes the color away. So I'm just going to try to clear that up a little bit so that I can take my daffodil. I'm going to start with my lightest color of my daffodil collection, and circular motion there. Yeah, that's going to work. And I can see where I need to add some more darks of my rich raspberry. Okay, and then I'm going to take the darker color and just kind of do some brush strokes to bring out a little shading there. I'm going to get the dark rich raspberry again and touch in through here. And another thing, I mean, I haven't noticed it so much, but I've been advised to, you don't want to let your ink dry too long before you try to blend. Okay, so work in small surface areas. I'm going to try my other tip this time and blend that in. Okay. All right, let me show you one of the leaves really quick, and then I'll show you the finished card. Here I'm taking the light, and I'm just going to color completely over the leaf. Okay, easy peasy. Then come with the next color, do some of the shadows in here, and really circular motions or brush strokes have worked best for me. I really tend to favor the circular motion. Okay, lie flat, push it. Okay, back, oops, splattered. Okay. Okay, that old olive is really juicy. Okay. Okay, get some of the shadows. And then I'm going to go back once again with my lightest color and blend it together. Okay, and then once that dries, the darks will be darker, the lights will be lighter. You can see the flower already. And here's the finished card. Okay, I just loved how it turned out and how I was able to take that stippled blossom and, you know, imagine the petal edges and put it all together. And I backed it here with our new Blackberry Bliss. So anyway, I do hope you will try those. If you need help or have questions, I'll be glad to try to help you. And be sure and visit the online store so you can see all the Blendability offerings on July 1st. And I will see you again soon. Don't forget to visit my website and sign up for my newsletter. Take care. Bye-bye.